Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store. And when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Capstone Global Consult Limited. Jumekuo bi a omo fa registered nurses, drivers a omo GCC license, NFA securities. Edi omo ko amaya hodro bi so te se Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, NFA USA. Na mene wo kasa CC Accra. Omo per registered nurses. Edi omo ko USA. Akoye juma ko jisika pudro. Anne. Na enye we po. Capstone Global Consult Limited. Esanso boama. Sa wo peka atofri amanone. Omo beye ho hyehye nyina ma. Na wo nsatimi aka. Ka biara e dawa kuma so wa bra wo mre ho enti omo se bra omo so ye sesi a wo behu omo Otema community 9 omo ne Ashama Timber Market ene din hwe anim anase fra omo e wo 0599 183083 anase 0302 986573 amanone fo so fra omo +821 021811 Capstone Global Consult Limited. Your success is our business.
Check now, check it, fa check it, check it. The beat is real, don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, fa check it, fa check it. Green select glucometer, check it, sugar level, fa check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Showbiz Daily, Sammy Flex TV. When we sit like this, it's all vibely, yet some people don't get it. Some people catch feelings. Such people are always crying over the things we do, and I still don't get it. These are boys who are seated and minding their own business and thinking about ways they can better their industry, yet some people will be catching feelings and stray bullets and be yapping like that. Sammy Flex, we've seen it all, and therefore they don't push us even an inch. We are too strong. Gidigba, we day for. Abbas Muiz is in the building. He is the latest macho man in town. After failed attempt by Roland, Nana Regan. Nana Regan is constant. Failed attempt by Roland and Kojoki. They have tried and they failed, but Abbas is still inside. Derek Money is also here. Powder Nation boss, CEO. He's still having his powder in his pocket and sharing more and more to people. Roland Amate is also here. Shagzi, digital communicator. He's also talent manager. Derek Man is also a journalist, event person, talent manager. And of course, Abbas Muiz is also an event person, talent manager. And at the moment, if you want to connect and do business with our own wife, Sha Amici, you can, man, you can connect Abbas, and Abbas will surely do justice for you. Now, let's try to see what we can do with some of the running stories here in Ghana. Meanwhile, Digital Rasta Currency is still on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. My name is Sammy Flex. If it is your first time here, remember to subscribe to us, and also know that this is a free for all platform. We don't separate anybody. You can be a part of the family any day, anytime with your comments. Share the link and tell others about Sammy Flex TV. Tap Send is a trusted app that can help you to wire money from abroad to Africa, Ghana, and to some specific West African countries as well. What you have to do is download the app on your phone, put in your bank details, and when you do all these things, then you know that you are ready to also run yourself with Tap Send. Let's get into the business. Some follow-ups on some stories. So yesterday, in the news was comedian Warris, who was being chased by Quick Credit for using their logo and their brand name for a comedy skit that they did not approve of. They released statement sharing their approval rather to what comedian Waris had done. Interestingly, there are some comedians who are even supporting what has happened. Obian Ponsan is one of them. And today, I want us to look at the other angles. As of yesterday, I was saying that okay, so it is true that the man has goofed in all his operations, but what if what we saw was a publicity stunt? I was asking on another platform though, but I want to come here because we know the story. You just do the follow-ups and we will shoot. In a comedy skit put out by comedian Warris, he acted a scene where he had to go to his friend who was owing him. The friend was not responding to him. When he went there, he showed the t-shirt that he was wearing in a bid to see. And when he saw him, he picked him up, even brought out a machete and all. And when Quick Credit saw it, they were not too cool. They put out two statements. One, a press statement, and the other, a statement which shows that they are dissociating themselves from what was seen in there. Now, let's read number one. What was said in there. So this is the disclaimer. The disclaimer says, management of Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited wishes to state categorically that this individual, comedian Warris, and his comic video titled Birthday Delivery Guy has no affiliation with our company. We hereby dissociate ourselves from this comedian and his activities, and will address this misrepresentation in accordance with the laws of the Republic of Ghana. This was the disclaimer. Then came a press statement. Richie, let's look at the press statement before we look at the OB and Ponsan's point. Or if you don't have it available, I can read it from my phone as well. If you have it too, then I can read it from your screen, same way. So the press statement was also to disapprove what the gentleman had done. And I read, our attention has been drawn to a viral video produced by a Ghanaian comedian by the name Comedian Warris with our branded t-shirts and logo, threatening another actor with cutlass to pay his loan in a video titled Birthday Delivery Guy. Management of Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited is appalled by this misrepresentation of its image, and we wish to categorically state that this individual has no affiliation with Quick Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited. We hereby dissociate ourselves from this comedian and his activities and will address this misrepresentation in accordance with the laws of the Republic of Ghana. Management seeks to remind Credit and Investment Microcredit Limited does not engage its brand in comic activities and urges all to seek accurate information from the official website of the company, that is www.quickcreditghana.com, or contact them on their numbers. It did not end there. Obian Ponsan also came to respond to what is happening. He says, A comedian oftentimes seeks to hold a mirror up to a society, exposing its flaws and absurdities while throwing in a dose of laughter. There are one too many videos of other people in quick credit cards going after debtors in seemingly aggressive manners. That is not comedy. Are those videos legit representations? They are working. Where are the disclaimers for those videos? Or they only take offense when the aggressor is a funny person who will throw more light on an existing act Ghanaians are overlooking. This is coming from a comedian, Obi Amponsa. Let's deal with this issue first to start with. And Abbas, okay. Oh, my producer wants us to watch the apology video from the comedian who, after letters came and disclaimers came from the company, that is Quick Credit, released an apology video saying that he regrets his actions, won't do it again, and advertise the company for people to even go for loans. Watch it. I'll be back.
Yes, so this video I'm doing is in relation to a video I did a couple of days ago where I used so this video I'm doing is in relation to a video I did a couple of days ago where I used the brand logo of Quick Credit Savings and Loans in it without their permission. And they are not part of the collaboration in any way. So I'm here to apologize. I have actually pulled down the video because I realized it wasn't sitting well with them. It was for pure entertainment and nothing else, and it has nothing to do with how they operate or whatever they do. So I'm apologizing to everybody, the lawyer, client, everybody, the management, and every other person for using their logo in that manner. I'm so sorry. And moving forward, I encourage everybody to actually go to Quick Credit and Loans, go and then savings and loans, go and then work with them. They are very, very good. You can take loan, you can also save over there. Yes, you'll be fine.
It turned into advertisements at the end of the day. Abbas, quick one. It looks like our time, we did not manage it well, so let's be quick with our ways.
Assalamu alaikum to everybody. Happy New Year to all Muslims across the globe. Today is 2nd Muharram, yesterday is 1st, and we are still in a New Year mood. So Happy New Year to everybody, all Muslims across the globe. To you too, Happy New Year. This is purely PR work. It's a good one. Starting with the latter, the confirmation video, if it is true that the company is not really in association with this, then he has actually helped them to market the company. Two, he has also given the company a good material for suing him in court, because he confirms certain things and he goes straight forward accepting. Because when you get to court, they ask you guilty or not guilty. The moment you say guilty, maybe you have explanation, but you are guilty already. But if you say not guilty, then you can now defend yourself. Then you have opened yourself for defense. So for that, the comedian has not done himself good at all. But for advertising for them and apologizing may also be good for him if the company accepts it that way and do not want to stress forward. It is also good for him if the company is actually in the known of all this. And if you ask me, from my background of marketing and PR, this personally, if I'm supposed to be the one in charge of PR, marketing and business development for this company, this is one of the gimmicks I may use to diffuse certain things. You know, comedy is a tool to use to speak about critical issue in a very lighter mode and also get the message across. They themselves, they cannot say that they are blind to a lot of things that all of us have seen. me, it's not only video I've seen, but I've seen people in my neighborhood chasing people. I've seen what do we call it? Quick credit people parking at dawn, at night, and at joint. Maybe I'm chasing by the crowd. Anyone, or no, like I was surprised. So someone like me, if you give me loan option, I think they will be the least on my list because minimum can say me almost can me my ready say me mama no mentia because me say man to emuna bia me she bia no mbaji almost can and they drive very fast. It's their driving that I wonder if their drivers are well, like, are specially trained.
Formula 1 drivers.
And you see, I believe this is one of the ways of killing or diffusing all those things, and still advertise, tell people, Charlie, we are there. Come for the loan. Loan you can, you first kind do it, and yes, she would be beji. Would you now do we are near share the idea, but it is good for the company. Often time people do these things and companies, individuals just do not pay attention to it. Again, I think the comedian did not push the creativity to the level if the company is not aware of it. The very first time I saw this thing, I was disappointed because now me expecting Obi to say Warris so obey say mistake because Ubet me any slow collect the same color, the same even way no can logo you bet me done up and down. Obi get because omuangasa no mo popular for saa nyama we na t-shirt na won to me nko Toby. Na infa kwa no konyo omu company t-shirt.
Oh, say you wait me print.
90s uptime no the call printing no. E baby or printing no. Can't he redesign? Designer no need be na. So you can redesign, turn the logo upside down, slow collect. Nyama bi wo ha we ya obi anim say we na one ne nkasa ba won bo ne di ntina yakoma say kutia a simple insult we fatawa na wa de waji say de anka ube wa de a on betim wo mu office an so mu ntumi nya wo hwi anka say anokaria but say nya anokaria so I think those who are behind this thing from the company angle to the performer, they've done incredible well. Say stunt no mutina baby or mutina no mo share. I want to give them kudos.
Yes.
If Waris actually put this up as a marketing tool or a PR tool for them, I'm telling you, he has done a good job and they've actually done the best. And I think for that, if it is like that, we should give him a thumbs up. He has done a good work.
Okay, Derek Money, take over from there and let's see what you're adding up.
Brother, me, yaba.
Of course.
Oh yeah, be jumano. I will say Yecha some flex TV afefo nyina. Omo abrochire ne my baby nyina yechi bi a ye kasa se dia na ma hu baby e pese e de koto. Brother, man. I always say comedians are people who joke around serious things just to put smiles on people's face. Waris edit trouble. It's a clear message identifying what is going on the grounds of quick credit. That is the reason why into my issue disclaimer fact because so what we are seeing it's even jovial more than what Waris here, you know. So as a comedian, as a creative person, trying to create something around an interesting issue, serious issue, that is the way I saw the corner. But mimi Warris kakra me wo won ne ho an say na yese kew no oye ne gin that is guest credit. So omo beji lo omo ho no ma you become a guest, not a customer, a guest. They can visit you at any point in time. And that's into guest credit where BT when enye dini na use.
But how about their logo?
Their logo no credit ba me Wi-Fi logo sabi. Wi-Fi logo to ya na 3 timi dane no. That is one thing me who on who I didn't like it, but that is the reality on the ground. Quick credit for more my entrance in kase we've not seen whatever is going on. Yengina yehu You know how they are chasing people for their money. And that is a creative person, a comedian, or person creating content around things that is going on. That is what he will do. But they are not smart enough. Because one, I don't know, say it's a publicity stunt or it is real. The reason why I'm saying quick credit is not smart enough, they said this is an opportunity. You have to explain the good things about your company and the bad things about your company. Because when they can the free pro bono ad na beto no. So you need to work around it. It is a common friend is a PR no a good a very serious. This is the right time for them to explain themselves very well, the good and the bad about quick credit. But Oma Fane say they are taking the law side of it because comedian law Warris once keep permission from them before you see their brand and logo, which one way or the other no, it's wrong. They are right. But as business development people and business minded people, that is the angle you need to go for now. Because we say industry for bebem. You beja asem na maaka. But ka wo jina so as a promotional tool, promotional material, can you get extra clients? Etimi ache client be say not this the anger ayeko na mum say ni say ebinum ayeje omuntu okwa ebinum de yefa so enti na ye use that procedure, that approach no. What's your no wankasa no ye quick credit no ho onsensem de da ne ho nsem e wo system no edoso. Me mere bi o
for doing his work.
For doing his work. Unim Ghana okobo okojiska Ghana de loan ye ji loan na ye nyana ka wawu na ka ya fasika no enti yakwa di loan Ghana wo di loan osika obi ho a obre na wo dan for kra bo ne besia sika na wo di na loan anom so mu loan no accessibility ni so simple to the extent say you don't need any collateral be back you because onipa na je no collateral bi na back no bi ana esan a ko when to ya ka ye be hold onipa no accountable. But loan is very simple to the extent say domia no Ghana card now I access loan, and if they keep continue doing this they are going to face same challenges. What brass and you know this is an opportunity I saw pom the share on system no more niema within their own system no more put the things right at the end of the day it will solve the problem but you rather sit down, have a structured way to take back your loan. And to me, I think comedian Waris, Alois
I can see pa.
Yeah. Waris ne boni o ye ne kakra na mpese be chese. Logo no use ni di no use direct no. E ho de wan ko ni. So if they want to see him, they have every right.
Okay.
But they should look at the business aspect of it. Get the grounds. Solidify the grounds. Make people understand what quick credit stands for. This is a comedy skit. Serious comedy skit. And this is what you are doing now. Modiji musika. Bebre ba ku be yehu ya the driver for no money akwane so ntu ya ne ade. These are certain things you are seeing. So as a comedian, I think say when they come across such content, they have that real to put it across in a jovial way. And that is their job. It is out to comedy as a partner. We have so many examples of Kufonu in a comedy and do baby webja. But that is comedy. So if you understand comedy, fine. But a person or a chair said they are tarnishing the brand's image here. And also the okwa. We all know how we are going to talk about it. But I can boldly say comedian alone. Comedian Waris is not at fault at this moment. Nehemi Yansuni say a chop and a better abonte. Na kinuku aso bad in 10 times.
Hey. When you are threatening wow.
That's a threatening, they are threatening.
No, Masa, what are you saying?
Then so Kobani
you offend someone. The person says I want an apology. He said you will not do it.
Basam Kobani sir, then all what was in the video, your concept. Said this is what you wanted to do.
No, I friend is saying Derek.
That's me.
Oshasem ni nyina ono ankasa jatum so why mistake enti no obepa acho sanko onyi tuma nko mepa acho
enunti na makasa e concept no
person the company na mapa o ma de na o ma approve point 1 point 2 my use company ni brand logo brand name and brand logo to do something that they don't approve of it
But I mean, apology in there fine. Or the internet, so the apology number now what delete video no. I think it says go hand in hand. Into quick credit for no one transfer. No one says a comedian or hustle through the craft. And now Kobanesa, no mum yen tribia, so we call to send be what the cocoa to a and besa.
You are not to decide the court to send
the cocoa to na and a better asiaka, Quebe Bia into Omunya to Boisier, near make a choman say it was a promotional strategy. I was almost standing on 8 million eclair the airwaves, the perception of people ever quick credit. No, that is what they needed to do. Omo de kwa enkosi aga. I'm saying it from here. Opa wonfa friends a lawsuit ni mrenne. Otina ebegina se solve ama abedani efie case kana abekobo but ka ugina so ana wo de promotional strategy marketing by this time quick credit are clear no within the space.
That's I mean patch of money wa kokko to that.
Quick one.
That's let me say greetings to our viewers first. Issue in there for him to have come out to apologize, no, then we know. Sorry. We know it is first of all he's a creative person. This is what I call occupational hazard. He's crossed the line, and he's come out to apologize. Yes, somebody would say, "Oh, and you are more free, like more content if they want to sue him." But the thing is that for him to have even come out to apologize, even if there will be a damage on him, it will be minimized. Definitely. Besides, he has already. You can choose whether to accept this or not to accept this, depending on your demeanor. But he has apologized for whatever it's worth. He has apologized and taken the content off. So yes, even if you take it to court and you still want to hold him to it, yes, he's pleaded guilty even with the apology, though. But pleading guilty from the start of the case minimizes your sentence. We know this. For whatever it's worth, yes, some of us would wish that this wouldn't go to that extent.
Okay.
Some people who are also saying asking whether it is a publicity stunt. If it is, I'll be very disappointed in the quick credit people. Because yes, it may give you the publicity, but to me, I feel this will do them more harm than good if it is a publicity stunt. So many people, yes, on top of head, the first assumption that will come the moment somebody sees a personality using a brand's logo is Wajekakra. That is why I like the first disclaimer that they brought, that the management or the company has no affiliation with that particular skit. Meaning subsequently they can have certain affiliations, but this particular one here, they have no affiliation to it. Therefore, any presentation or misrepresentation via any way they ban, they have no hand in it or they have no idea. So I just want to give them the benefit of the doubt to say this to me, I think is not a publicity stunt. However, it is also a free Wi-Fi for them to market themselves. For them to
the
also,
company.
Yes, for them to capitalize on it. And I agree with Manny that yes, aside you coming to debunk whatever allegations or whatever thing that has been done to your company, it gives you further opportunity to restamp or like publicize what your company is known for. In fact, it has given you more to say now. If first maybe now it has given you more opportunity to trumpet more. So me, I would wish said they capitalize on that. And me who saw more flyer, yes, they've added call for loan, and on the numbers as well as their information. That is beautiful. Way to go. Business continues. Business definitely continues. For Obi Amponsa, the end day, me, I think he's protecting his fraternity blindly. I think that the protection no person the whole fraternity no, he's letting his feelings out of the fact that he comes from that same fraternity cloud his judgment. Because this he said, I was saying there are too many videos of the people in quick credit cars going after debtors in seemingly aggressive manners. That is not comedy. You see, I'm not gonna say shoot the in the foot. Or say quick credit cards, meaning they are staff of the company. Your company name to my
and they are working.
They are working under the rules approved by the company.
Yeah.
You can go and do the same thing, but because you have no dealings with the company, it is still illegal.
Yes, because you don't know at what they are using, what information they are using.
You have no evidence, like you have no idea of information be on your use. So you can't say the fact said their staff is doing it. You can also do it. It doesn't hold. And yes, we know. And he's saying, oh, where are the disclaimers for those videos? Or they only take offense when the aggressor is a funny person. This doesn't come any close to the argument.
Okay.
You see, I want to ask him, are they doing something illegal? Because yes, I am not for gagging creative people from bringing content out of social stuff. But my question is, if you want to say, oh, there are many of these videos online, my question that I'll put to you is, are they illegal? If they are illegal and you are trying to shine light on it in this manner, fine, I will support you. But if they are not operating on illegal lines and whatever they are doing or whatever videos that are there are legal. Besides, we have security agencies in this country that the moment, as well as cyber security, at the moment they see things like this, they will definitely act upon it. So since they are quiet, I just want to believe that they are operating within legal means. So you have no right to question their more how they operate. You get it. Besides, if someone be born here and by this time if your colleague has goofed and has come out to apologize, don't use feelings to come and defend blindly.
Okay, thank you so much. And this is an ongoing story. We are still monitoring to see how it will end. Then we will be giving you updates on it. As of yesterday, we made attempts to speak to the comedian in question. He has not answered our call yet. I have also told my producers to look for the quick credit people to respond to some of these things. Once again, they have also not responded to any of our calls yet. So we are open. Let's see how things will go. Let's move on to story number 2. And story number 2, I would want to read a piece from a website. Then we take it from there. It's about Sarkodie looking at how he is out there dealing with people and how this will benefit artists in these times. I'm reading this story from 233 times and it says Sarkodie spotted chatting with Justin Bieber at Drake's concert in New York. And the story says that BET award-winning Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie and Grammy winner Justin Bieber were seen having a talk at Drake's concert in New York, which has sparked a lot of conversation on the internet. The two superstars shook hands and exchanged pleasantries, leading many fans to speculate that they might collaborate on a song. However, fans were less enthusiastic about the meeting, with some expressing their disapproval of Bieber's past behavior. And I want you guys to pay attention here. It says fans were less enthusiastic about the meeting, with some expressing their disapproval of Bieber's past behavior. Others thought otherwise and claimed the Ghanaian rapper was too big to throw himself at the Canadian singer. Others thought otherwise and claimed the Ghanaian rapper was too big to throw himself at the Canadian singer. And Sarkodie is going to have another concert at DMV Party Park, in which is for second year, and he's going to be the headline for that particular event. When our artists meet some of these world stars, what are the good and bad in there? And we are using the Sarkodie and Justin Bieber case study. Ro, start this for me.
He said, I like the introduction. When our artists meet global top stars.
Oh yeah.
Global.
That's the
No. They are our artists. Sarkodie can't compare himself to Justin Bieber.
Yes,
No, this one. No, don't let us make it bad.
Exactly.
We don't have to force it. No, it's not about Sarkodie alone. Like it is.
No matter the situation.
No, yeah. You can't Justin Bieber.
I agree. But the thing is that yes, for global recognition, it is one of the advantages of it. Of course, when big dogs meet, I remember I think 2 years ago or 3 years ago, when Jay-Z was having a party and he invited the likes of DJ Khaled and like all the top people in the music industry to his house to do that celebration. They were all dressed in white. It was an all-white party. I saw these videos and I was like, yes, this is the creme de la creme of world music meeting. And yeah, it's a strictly by invitation, and then that invitation
you need to get to that.
You need to get to a standard before you can be able, like you'll be invited for. So for that global recognition there, yes, it means that our man is also doing something right, which has been recognized by the outside world.
Okay.
So yes, like you said, global musicians. This is a meeting of top stars all around the world. Yes, Justin Bieber is a top star from where he's coming from.
Exactly.
Same way, Sarkodie is also a top star from where he's coming from. So it stamps that authority. Network opportunities. Definitely, I know it wouldn't be yo, what's up, then pass and go. It should, these encounters should lead to networking opportunities where our people can take advantage of it, because some people have been able to land themselves good deals, good collaborations with some of these things. It is not necessarily these two artists having a collaboration, but that backdoor conversation, which will even help propel your career to a different level, is also important. So assuming, Justin Bieber, you may not have a direct collaboration with Justin Bieber, but Charlie, a label connect be, or a management connect be, or an investor connect be, can also help you. So it is an opportunity.
And you think it starts like this, huh?
Of course. And this is also more or less a bragging right for his fans. Besides, we are in an era where fans would want their icon to be seen in a certain light. So as a musician with a huge fan base as that, if your artist is able to find himself or herself in certain quarters, it gives you that bragging right that yes, your artist is not a mere artist. At least he is doing things that is sending him into certain quarters, which will give you some sort of bragging right when you are among your peers as fan armies. So it is good. For the other ones, has to do with me. The only negative, or the few negative ones that I'm seeing here, has to do with certain people looking down on the artist, like you said, with the statement. That's why I wanted to reiterate the statement that you made first. Are artists meeting global icons? To some people, because of the way they revere you in your little corner or in your space, for you to throw yourself, quote and unquote, to some of these people, they see it as an insult. They see you.
But what do they even mean by throwing yourself?
They see you as making yourself inferior. And to some people, they would have wished, say, Sarkodie who Justin Bieber. Now our chucky, my friend Justin, come here. But then, does it always work like that? No. That is the only negative conversation that will come, which recently some people also did with Stonebwoy. Say, you understand? These are just the small negative, but it doesn't hold so much to affect you, the artist. To me, I feel there are lots of positives to be taken out of these encounters. Besides, it gives you exposure as well as an artist, because we've seen instances whereby people have traveled, have come back, have come down here, and they tell you the stories and the exposure that they've had. Charlie Studios, the kind of machines that they have there, how these people do their things and stuff. It gives you certain orientation about craft now. So when you are living your life as an artist or as a creative person, you know that now the world is a global village, and you are not doing it in your little corner, no matter how small your space may be. You are still competing with these people. So when you meet them and you are exposed to certain level of exposure, it helps you, even as a creative person, to aim higher. So me, I see more positives in this than negative.
Well, Derek Money, take it over from there.
Let's congratulate Sarkodie for the word tour. Since a jams in the jam, that's very necessary. We need, we need more of this in our industry. I think it's like a big project in our industry. No, our artists meeting global artists. I think this is the best opportunity our artists needs to grab it anytime they meet these global artists. Because one, we are in industry, we want connections, we want plugs that will position us to the world. Until Ushia 1, 2, they have the links, they have the plugs. So in order for you to get the opportunity, you need to network. But to buy a crew, all network care, the dream you say, but from a network, you are networking with the person to get something from the person. But you buy a crew man, my idea, which one or the other, they be a mechanic. So you saw Mammy say, Mary, when you number who IQ in the Senate. I said, only straight is and then I'm changing. So, Brass, let's do for instance, Sarkodie do honor. There were a lot of people. I've watched the video, there were a lot of people, but specifically, no, on your beer mingle, no, what's mere creative connections. Obet me the connections, no, a project, I BB one in the system, within the space. And so, shows we see, the more you see people, even young crap on your call out near shows, after the shows, look at the networking sessions. And this is the best opportunity from an artist now this is the best way to get all your links and then your plugs. Again, let's come to look at our industry. Our industry near minor industry. Menka say ni stage near do no. It's limping. Until when you meet people like this, they give you insights
on the things
you have to do in order to protect you to the world. Into share with you just have to have time with them, have industry conversation in order to help your brand to position your craft, and that is what Sarkodie is doing. Same thing happened to when they went to the Grammys.
Yeah,
they have to do networking sessions, and that's what our artists were doing. They do baby Krobi come baby no be friend. I need connections, I need plugs. Come, and no na beba mintenyo me na ese meba because where I'm coming from, no, we don't have that facilities. Ne beti me project here. We don't have that connection. We don't have that links. But I'm saying for a fact, we Benna boy ni Black Sherif. That connection network ne course no. I can tell you, say no na iti me project Black Sherif to that angle now. Because omo click you know, any network session a course no. Ebema Benna boy who said no guy ni ebi a me de ne bata me ho ebeboa, and then they started working shows. And then look at where Black Sherif is going. So if you are here and you see negative thing, I will start called the networking section. I'll tell you, say indirectly, no, you don't think about the industry or the progress of the industry. Because if you want the industry, our Ghanaian music industry to go far, we need people or more insights. Just in musically, don't we do?
Yeah.
Musical, we do attract. Yeah, so vast experience.
That's true.
I will bet me at the Abua Sarkodie whenever he wants to. Into these are certain links as Sarkodie in here. No obey here. Because so Justina, there are so many other artists that you can get them.
True.
So many award schemes that you can be there. So many events that you can be invited. These are certain things that Sarkodie. So the ordinary Ghanaian, you look at the other angle. Why is the person who get that perspective, that idea, who will go for whatever he's going for? The bigger picture. The bigger picture, who will go for whatever he's going for, and that is what Sarkodie is doing. To me, our artists, that is what they are supposed to do. You know it. Now, who so here be a word doing was on San
yeah.
You know, baby. So when we meet these American stars, global stars, now this is what you have to do. Connect with them, get links from them, get plugs from them, then come home and then come and use the links, the plugs wisely before you realize you've projected your career to the next dimension. So this is what we need to do. I don't see any negative thing over there. Or what I see is positivity.
I see.
Uncle Swa, baby, baby, whom get it from? Whom was safety more? Only not safety there. Now I'm not down. No money come up. It's very necessary for our industry. Very necessary for our industry. So I don't see any negative thing there. Okay. To Sarkodie once again.
Okay. Left now, Kano.
And left.
My family left.
Okay, Awas. What do you also see here?
Sammy, it's always positive for me. Before I make my statement, my art It's aching me.
Your heart.
Yes, Makuma.
Yeah.
I am here.
And then macho ninti.
Enya macho ninti. Macho ninti yes, see how more confidence. No motivate. I'm on train.
Macho na ma heart here.
Money. Money. Ehun say awon hihya ehun hia ene.
That Jano. I think why and so go so
also my so but baby your person if you
are black rasta Italian cambo fire
baby on my invite wa en kwese so ho invitation you invite one no so
Abas kwese na dey don't cry here
baby adu
o kan be say asem dey just
baby adu o say ya yen Jano na enya sadia because say wahu say awon hihya ehun hia then them
they say it is only a fool who does not change his mind. If today Derek has seen and he's changing his mind, why not? Everything is fine.
So have you changed your mind?
Me say I want to say be why you invite wa networking be on my invite wa enko
pass.
We dey duro because yen fa bibia ntu nchen. E was say obroni no invite you ana bibi na invite you. Cause Grammy whether no matter what I was so being friend once and bedroom and some
me no kodu ho no say the 1000 odom kodu ho into obi na invite invitation it o pese e kasa o
because say anniversary
kale mane kasa
o pese e kasa o
abaska
na
any dem rempo ni osa
into brasa me ehun hia say onipa bia o sorry a unje ntum say nyansa ene won kwa wotem na enura ente se enne na de bia nipa de bia no otumpu na obetumpu a ogina obi ko echi otumpu
e se no to ma me na say
kana se bi si no ma
de mi ma me hu se no de ne na nam e se de ma me hu
enye se da wa
bi si no so ma me hu
submission no ma
nyansa bia midima nyansa bia midima comedian Waris me say o ya ade a o de baby fear ye wo ye no na ye awarefo bebre ye papa no mo ware bebre na ye mame no mo nkasa nche nyonko o mo tu daddy lo banyum baako we di bra we so di bra nti wo a o se fata wo no na wafa esa na ye tumpon ni ye ko because there's no way say nipa o sori we wiase we ya obi nso wo nsa nko baby na ye ni na no ye nante kwa no ye mame ni ye papa mo ye nuanum o mo so ye nsa na ye tumi nante ye be duru anu baby a meeting sesi anu so obi a invite me to me be tina ha it's not possible.
That's true.
Baby fufro aso a me ko so obi a invite me nko da me wo hu nyansa me wo hu baby a me nko da ebi so wo ha me duru ho me pa ho ha me ni nyansa ba ko po e wo meeting ba nyame nhira ani obi a nyame dia hira me nti me duru so it's very important for every human being realizes at a particular point in time obi na di ube call. Now when she share number one, because I want she share and other angle also actually I want share. Bre unwasia. Now tia say one nima near the work when one nima near Jawa be one. Now I look macho.
Yeah.
Champions are near tia more.
That's a good point.
But Udru bebia who cannot say Sarkodie draw. O brand unwasia. No ni Justin Bieber kasa no man kasa na kasa Jack. Cop papa be na joining. Na Nigeria for omo kwai omo san wo nkwa nketenkete omo ta America labels echi na wo so ochi na wo ba ene ti say yama wo invite kakra wa bai anka America guru bi ene kura wa anka wo so po international shows enye international community shows two different things wo po international shows ene endi wo you recognize that the whole of Africa no oye okukudam but you see there are certain things I mean ubeka say sia no me no ubeka there ubenya ne say ube post video Justin Bieber di wakasasa na say ye ka say featuring na ube feature me na me feature wa the labels need to come in PR things niama wo ha e settings ayeye one qualify ye to me fa won kan but the obenya say minimum say we Sarkodie e betwa picture e be kasa sa na woni obi abeka but nyansa na me di ma wo ne say e wa ha ne say osu kope sa empire mu bi wan mu bi na tie so mbe sisi wa fi ba kon afi menu kra na ma omo sisi wo
Kojinemu.
na jinam na unam abonten the whole year ubetumi a world tour papa bi Africa nam Asia nam Europe nam Pacific nam na wo ye ono ye nyansa ba ko. 2 you get to also understand the trade in a different insight. Na sa nyansa we be ma ye so aye wo fie ya ye wo media or see yes we international betumi aso ye nsem. Now if you have a reputable company na omukọ no say say o hwe a me hwe video ba ko no me wo DJ Mensa wo that is DJ Mensa so atokwan akọ be bia nkofoko akọ enum anyum tufuom say DJ the DJ international DJ bi wo ho a ono so betumi ni na ye den connect amoma ye international collaboration say Sarkodie eye international festival DJ Mensa so be bobi sika ne be so ne so ye di beba fie so moma media phobia na brasa menya bia mesu menya bi ye ni na economy ni ko me yire benya bi obi abenya bi then the economy is open sa na Ghana ye hu adue na any other time mo recommendation no mo share your videos and say oh bas wakanyan saba kwa kire nti for this sick ne be frame na ni na so akọ abrochire bi no mo na share pocket ni ye ko sa no ni na ye den ye tumpo but without that how are we going to grow? Because one of the things I just watching that and I'm asking myself, look, upon all the interaction and everything, a lot of us have seen it. But nowadays, it's not just about talking to individual talent anymore. It's a company work. We bet me and say, oh, we need the recommend but the mechanic every year, the obey biano in kofo one chia or more tiny chomini yedu. Usu ni san kofo mucha bet me connect here. Mu vibe ni de mbetumi vibe sa mu be share pictures aba hona na beka ntina ye see ye guso a ye adwuma ene ye guso a ye bompai senya ko be ma ye bu nu anya kwan bi so that say ka say YouTube abas executive of certain platform like that Roland executive of Boomplay Africa Boomplay International you see China for the whole Chinese company no we second VIP the whole of the world, you can make certain decisions. So those things are things that we are praying for. But these are things that the Nigerians already have it. So why fight their system or any other system? See, I know to me, one of the games I realizing week was that the Nigerians are also playing to the tune of the Americans. Struggle. One of their biggest struggles is here, say, majority of all the things are you know it's the Americans that are doing it. And they are a lot of plugs. Nigerians that I've spoken to in secrecy and that have confirmed certain things to me, they are even also struggling with their major talents in terms of getting them to feature, in terms of getting them for events, in terms of getting them to do things locally. Ubeti said but only Nigeria artists. Ubeti ni didn't say the video, but only Nigeria.
They're disconnected.
They are disconnecting, and they are not feeling them. They are all taking the hits for them in the name of patriotism. Asa, they are kanaka. Edu baby are not musu brea. Ombejo mama America for.
Well, so once again, big ups to Kinsak. We wish him well, and this is the way to go. Every opportunity that comes your way, grab it like you've been grabbing that thing, you know what I mean? So grab it and just move on to do something. Now, another follow-up story. Black Sherif, yesterday, information started coming out that Black Sherif has been arrested. And as it stands now, we followed it all. And really and truly, the fact should be established that he has been arrested. But why has he been arrested and what is the way out? Would he ever be free? What caused the arrest? These are the issues we want to look at. Number one, it started with a rumor of assault from blogger JH Hyper, who first posted that breaking news, Black Sherif arrested at KIA. Details of his arrest coming up shortly. Hashtag JH Hyper. When this came up, we all felt one of those things. It might not even be the truth. Then he followed it up with just waiting for Blacko or its management to deny an arrest, and I'll post video evidence from the airport to CID headquarters. I'm involved in this case because I recommended Blacko to cruise ship, and he took thousands of dollars. Once again, hashtag JH Hyper is talking. And let me read what he said down there. Richie, bring it back. Let me read what he said down there. There is some. Dear GH artist, if you take money from an event organizer, just do your part of the bargain. Simple as ABCD. Yes, I agree. So many artists are guilty over this issue. So many artists are guilty over this issue. Yeah, so we try to investigate more to find out what really is going down, and from the camp of the organizers, this is what we got. And maybe Richie can share the information with us on the screen for me to read it to you. And guys, listen to this attentively. It says, Cruise People Limited, your cruise people, engaged the management of Mohammed Sherif, aka Black Sherif, for the artist to perform at the second edition of its musical cruise on board a cruise ship dubbed Afro Cruise Jam on August 19, 2023 in Greece. The first edition, which was held last year, featured Grammy Awards winner Grams Morgan of Morgan Heritage fame and Abrantia Machidede and his Apollo High Kings. Cruise People Limited was charged $40,000 United States dollars and was further agreed between Cruise People Limited, the artist, and his booking agent, United Talent Agency, aka Echo Location Talent Agency, that an initial payment of $20,000 shall be paid to him to firm up the agreement, and in return he will record a video confirming his participation and availability for the said show on the cruise ship at the agreed date. The company proceeded to pay the initial deposit via Swift bank transfer to his London account as agreed, and the artist acknowledged receipt of payment. Following a series of email correspondences between Cruise People Limited and the artist, the company reiterated to him that they needed the video recording of him confirming his performance on the cruise ship on the date agreed upon, and went further to notify him that they had arranged a media engagement with Multimedia Group on Friday, 19th May 2023 at 3 p.m. for which the said video clip announcing his performance and availability for the event on the cruise ship will be broadcasted to elicit enhanced marketability of the event. He unequivocally represented to us that the video clip will be ready even before the broadcast date duly communicated to him, and hence went ahead and paid for the media broadcast. Given the firm assurances from him and his outfit, the video clip will be ready and available for the media broadcast, they went ahead to make deposits and secured cabins on the cruise ship and other incidental arrangements in anticipation of enhanced interest and patronage of cruise tickets that the media broadcast shall generate. And it says that, regrettably, Black Sherif, he failed, refused, and or neglected to make the video clip available to Cruise People Limited to be broadcasted on 19th May 2023 at 3 p.m., the time scheduled. The media encounter with Multimedia Group was held without the input of the video clip from him announcing his performance at the event, contrary to earlier agreement between them. As a result of his failure to confirm his participation, the cabins on the cruise ship, which were paid for and reserved at a discounted price, had to be cancelled and deposit lost, since the expected interest and patronage of the event could not be guaranteed. He deliberately failed to perform his part of the agreement, despite several reminders sent to his agent. The company's lawyers wrote and informed him, his management, and booking agents on May 23rd, 2023 about a breach of agreement, and to date, they didn't reply. At this point, they had no option than to report his fraudulent actions to the police and proceed to court for redress and seek reliefs. This is the story so far, as was released and shared by the headquarters of cruise ship. This is coming straight from cruise ship, and I'm asking that when it happens like this, what does it mean? So far, there are videos of Black Sherif being escorted to a van online, and my producer will be sharing some of them with you, which you get to know that really and truly he has been arrested, away from what we thought initially that was not true. So yes, in this video, I'm sure the guy was being warned, stop recording, but the guy won't stop recording.
Oh boy.
And tall man and Uncle Remuno, to be a star now. Wow. Away bus. Certainly question one away bus. Banner answer that airport police station. All immigration matters now. I call airport police station. Bus. Who is wrong here? Who is at fault here?
All parties are at fault.
What do you mean by all parties?
Especially the agents. Especially the agents.
So you can't say all parties.
Yes, all parties. Because
where all parties means what?
First of all parties because
did you read the long thing? Did you read the long thing?
Yes, I read it. Yes, I read it.
Break it down, Wolf.
Yes. If we are ranking or rating faults, we'll give it to the agency higher. Then followed by Black Sherif. Then the people who pay the money, the event organizers. The reason why the agent, because it's the middleman between the two. Now, my first question to the agent, did he charge an independent fee or it was taking a sub fee in the money they were paying the artist?
I don't understand. What is independent fee?
Independent fee is that when you show a family mesua elevate. So see the me and say pay artist Derek Mania. Derek Mania beji $50,000. I'm charging you 10% of $50,000. So calculate it and give me my money. The moment I'm ensuring that you get a deal from Derek Money, I'll qualify for my money. That contract you sign it with me and you. Then I collect my money. Then I also sign a contract. Me and Derek Money sign a contract indicating that this job I'm giving to you, you need to do it to the best of your knowledge. If you have any challenge of doing it, let me know, so I don't engage. If there's any need for refund or any other thing, you are going to provide their money as they have said, and let me have information as earliest as possible. So me yes I mean no. In Kofo is ask no me jiwo munsano. Me the best baby no refund. We su me mam na unse scan no mudi send you no. Wona wo de na eda wo so. So in between no me mama wa wire scan am. Cause see ano adwuma na ya to adu baby say me see the scan wire artist now see o ma obi a emba. Oho no na ema wo so wo lose interest.
Handling charges.
Yes, ema wo lose interest. See ano na why emfa me hu. Emfa me hu no at the end of the day no. Third party ni so funny one adwem say chale sa ska bebre am dey amani pan wunti ana wo so na ma fa dia ya ma den. See sometimes ema wo kura wo di ya obi because see you start twi nipa na e betwe na ye wo kura e twi wo chen nipa no because see ano no na ma bro chire e bia wo kura ya chi wo dada police wa bubo waso we ni kwati tata insurance and where the first beatings and say na we explain ni ama wo the document be chire wo be chire say scan kwa wo dey send time na wasem beye ebeye ya ana ebeye bone kura na say wayi bie wo so e bia ya twia wo
watie bwentie
we diplomat na ya wo dey
na program
we sa de we dey wo wawie adwuma we wo mo ni omo assorti de san ye ya say onu say bi so wo ho a ya twia scanner wo twia omo a e bia ya ma wo say $20,000 no what ya bia $5,000 one mo 15 said the half neighbor na ebe come ho direct now I jam like my friend them Derek Money at your scan Emma brasami amami na ma jaw mu minu na omo bon komo me dem say na tia me dem akoda me so na another man abetwi me say jack scanner me di ma wo no at the end of the day brasami so feel say nyo no na scan go di ma no na scanner enipa ni ye dede wo nko 31,000 na 15,000 yes ka biasa ti en fani hu. Legally, you will be held responsible because legally when you actually scam out. Say I won't say uncle prove say who this scammer many pan. The best show can any pan say no the bet you have 15,000. Say I owe 5,000 now to ash. Who near wouldn't be. We use your orgy. Orgy so orgy with interest. So now you need to find a very smart, calm way to first of all start gathering your evidence indicating that enipa we who this scammer man we jetum enipa we so jetum say who be you commission ni sa nyama ni na nti me say no.
Why you think that is a problem?
No, I don't. Whenever I look at issues like this, I look at it from how is it benefiting both parties? And how are we educating all parties?
No, but you see, because I see what you are saying to be a long process, because one, for someone to have an agent working with him, they have all them deals down. They know what percentage the agent enjoys and they know what percentage the artist enjoys. So that one is far from what is happening. Is that's what I'm saying. If you paid attention to them, they say they needed something that the guy did not do.
No, what?
This one is not about who is getting how much and who is not. No.
When you read into it very well, because of certain experience I've had, now it may, I'm just saying, it may not suit even the artist. This deal may not suit him, and also he may be off his calendar. And third,
so why did the artist not tell the agent that?
The agent may be told, but and no also there. Sometimes we the agents. Which with the agent and sometimes na yet in this camp one
about special handle case.
Me person who had backstage be in Semusu.
No, see all the backstage case. Me person media too because Black Sherif is not a minor. He's an adult at this stage, and with where he's going to and where he's gotten to, some of these things are okay. Onimo.
Okay, so my main
that all kind of pieces everyone.
Okay, my main can be.
So no, who said we did that? The phone do do. By this time, go do. By this time, what do?
I do. That's I mean. I mean, do you know the?
My problem is that, bro.
Yeah.
Organizers have paid you. You have agreed. Now nobody does an event without a commitment of publicity from the artist. Nobody does that. So do a video and let's go. You said you won't do. The organizer will strike.
Okay, so let me tell you.
That one, whether it is the agent that did not do their things well, or Black Sheep that did not do their things well, the organizer will strike. Then when the organizer strikes, we know whose fault.
So Sisian,
this one is.
Do you know the Black Sheriff can actually tell the agent, or Black Sheriff people and his people, or can tell the agent that video no money, this or money scanina.
You see,
and the person would have not communicated with them.
All those things can be put in the contract. And you assuming yes, getting now. Me, I'm having a conversation with some event organizers that they have money. Today, if I say, guys, this is my shift code wire, they wire. But my artist is not ready yet. So the money ground touch.
So you have understand that.
And you think
but Kweku agency. On TSN new
and the bottom line change agency.
Sometimes Obi is a Black Chef on the agent back. Send me to me contacting in call for. What you say? Because I mean, you be an ear can. Yeah, this car come be pa, yeah, Black Sheriff for Kruma. Black Sheriff Muna drew baby or Munya be well, the day of the event no Munya be. I was too smart in such a way as a Mikonia scan. But maybe I had this kind of coin, not scanning number. The car was soon, I was saying by me, I made me scan because of my reputation and I made command for. And come on to me and must scan the deadline and go for the amount and come in this same soup.
Okay, Derek, how are we to handle this issue?
Masame is quite unfortunate. As a dubbing artist, talented, say now, and same say but two along the way. Although Beckham say it's part of the occupational hazards, or yet they are beba. But at times, no be unquiet, but to Nema, may be saying Emma. I think so I'll blame the agent first, and then later blame Black Sheriff. Because the agent, and it seems say the communication between the agent and Black Sheriff no answer down go too deep.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Because Sarkodie, Black Sheriff will adhere to whatever the people were demanding to fulfill their promise. Because to pay you $40,000 for a show means say you are the artist, they want to headline you.
Of course.
And just say all their guns were on you. So this is certain things they needed from you. I just provide them. Then at the end of the day, you are good to go. But Mooney say, send your bus diffi baby baron. As the agent, you know, and so a charge with the percentage until Philip as a Black Sheriff wasn't comfortable. But one to me I'm complaining. And as an artist, where sir always will be at fault while somebody have created that mess. and you be the one na ye be query see na ye ka say when na akopia bankukum una wokono
na okona agent na mo
an agent ne to land no so what you say and afei no mo work things out before you realize no say woman timi out to ne mayi na dey say bebre aba brasa me I like it me mpe Black Sherif bone ana me nka say omus kosiu no but komusiu no so aka mepe omon test ye law no yeah omon test my lost.
No, who are they going to see? Are they going to see the agency of Black Sherif?
They will see the agency because I want to pass it through with everything. But Black Sherif, no, he's a figure here. Or Sherif, when Chavez consort Musa no nenam hono, first say na hwihwiri wa hu. And to be honest with you, Black Sherif am playing the cards here. So playing the cards here, I think the cruise people will know how to handle this. Because one, according to the write-up on emails, even lawyers in caution, but still, that is the reason why I'm thinking. So the communication between the agent and Black Sherif, there was an error. Because if emails are bad, now lawyers are warning or caution, and still you still remain where you are, then there's something wrong somewhere. I think Black Sherif should sit down with the agency. If he thinks the agency is not good enough to manage his works, he should drop them. There are so many agencies who make a legit job among. Because this is a case, it involves money. And the moment it involves money, it's critical.
Yeah,
Obiani Abre, you have one Kizdan, Yachin, Tanzania, so I feel we're in Timia performing. What this can also. And we all knew what happened. These are certain things that are popping up as an artist, but how to handle it, and also the big problem. See, Black Sherif, the most trending Ghanaian artist or musical assets, Ghana, as it stands now, still remains Black Sherif, if I stand to be corrected. Although I'm out for both shows today, but Ohe Onipo Kita, that Ghanaian musical mileage, attention, it boils down to Black Sherif. And as an artist like this, certain things say, it's doomed for an artist like that. It's doomed. Because your physical mentality in the crowd, the bedroom crowd will be at best.
Yeah.
Your appearance and the way I'll be positioned who crowd will be at best. And to maybe say, but we need to take critical look at it. Because it might affect him psychologically.
Because you're going to the to sales.
Exactly.
It doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
Or coverage.
It doesn't look good psychologically in the brass and it can affect him. Until moving forward, no, it was said Otimi who send you play the cars world. If the contract is there, that's the own kind year. Put the contract somewhere. Find somebody, a proofreader, who is going to read it for your better understanding before you put pen on paper. Say it is they will go and then they will come and there will be fought. There will be so many things happening. A bit break on talent nasi. Near say Black Sherif should calm down, contact the agency, the booking agency. No what went wrong. Although there are certain elements we are not more perfect in one farm or no snow or something. I can buy some video
I don't know, my dream one.
Your video I'm not watching $20,000.
And I have my dream one because it means you agree that you do it.
What you have payment?
Half a besu.
I be Pia Koso Kama.
But artist no BBG half. Ombeka Chelsea said Debbie, Omun send if you bet to me you saw Mudin Keke. Obia GSika Wakoma or say this 80%. Na Odru show no.
Okasa, you the promoter on no your agreement. Yeah, so now the event
picture say you so. No you picture now. No man say up to certain percentage the woman answer.
No, you see that's what I'm saying. So I just want to cry. Minim say na man. Minim kusa na kofu.
Say brother
say na ope. I no do the head.
What the contract you no aka kire say maybe 80% as na mabubi. Anything what you to do. You read the contract. And what me atena say am contract and be you. This is a doom for Black Sherif career. This is a doom for Black Sherif career as it stands right now. Psychologically, now see a starting a person here be position because it's not. An artist why hitting a top. Why hitting a peak? Can you say near my paneba no? That's a be any sales a day. We are you could be a lepo. I do you could be a lepo. Now if you are broche banao. That's unfortunate.
From what I know, it's difficult more almost say a double refund now for the pay. It said 50,000. Bank 20,000 for nanya crowd.
Okay.
CC are fine. Omo pay double refund. Wa na watena sia ma we nyina ba. Sika no so waji se wadia afi na okope baby ade to enu asan de aba. Basa me
double refund in the bedding.
A bedding.
Yeah, room.
Double refund idiot. I did the whole industry.
Obientia.
Because double refund is crazy. This is unfortunate. This is very, very unfortunate. And me, I see this as a problem of miscommunication. There is a communication error in the chain of command or in the communication line, error BC baby. Because maybe there were some messages from one end to the other. I wasn't a cool biho.
Yeah.
And no nipano. Either say one fat in crana and co. And I said crana coy and poa, nipana and cranny be the honum, one fan crana and yejuma. You understand? And I want to believe, say, since we are dealing with agencies and all that, me, I want to, maybe I don't be doing too much, but perhaps $20,000 ne cry na nkofo so much maybe the artist in question cry ne sanka $1 cry. You know, people sign rights to agents and agencies. And some agencies are responsible for negotiating and also giving you certain opportunities. To me, an agent can strike a deal with you and say, oh, I can give you slots on A, B, C, D events. And with those slots, I wouldn't give you anything. But then, for my compensation or my reward, show be a baby to your cano. We give you 50%. And the initial payment is mine. If you agree, that is between me and you. So if an agent is negotiating on your behalf, you own our artist, not me agents that be negotiating on your behalf. Already, the know what initial agreement say, show be a baby, I may give you 50%. If first almost your man of 40,000, right?
Yeah, that's the full amount.
Yes, and at 20 aba, into 180 years.
Which one at yes? They are come agent no.
Simple.
Why the Black Sherif doesn't know as an artist?
I am saying that he knows. He knows. It may come back, and I want to say, so if it happens like this, we have some artists who would say, okay, and you China sikani in Ambra, so we get involved fully. And some of these attitudes can lead us to where we are at this point. So okay, because to some artists, and exposure so come, madam will be never come, maybe you're feeling so come.
No, but then if you take that decision, what does it mean? You don't trust the agency. Because if you trust the agency, almost say they're better 40,000.
Yeah.
All that you have to know is before our back not play, Musa or call Greece. No, 40,000 crowns. Of course, how come that? I have my person because you see, I heard the
madam for being a car and maybe you're feeling so calm. The level of exposure in terms of some of these things are also matters. Because we were to me, I can say, oh, that's a normal event. I book him or be quiet, your friends say, break cool, why did it made a picture cry, promotion, cry, word, but me posty, me video, me she. So we were to me, one of them things. But forgetting, say, the nature of this event is built on timelines. And yet event I said you could speaker, you could stage the ABC or Brian Sonny. These events from the word what I will perform, I mean within command, same amount saying that is where the event starts from. Events now start you. Into any material be able to catch or say, you know, it is needed. Anything that happens, it is part of the event.
Yeah.
Into events, and maybe he thinks because when just stayed into events and started, and I didn't do events now start you because the booking of the venue, the things that they will need for you as an artist and all that, these things are built on timelines. And initial deposits have already been made. I think that is why they want double payment or double refund of their initial deposit.
Because it's a
because almost $20,000 ne krana. Hotel no booking ma reservations ne nyamo ye ni nyina no. Sisi ayekwa. You understand? But then me, well, obi anka se pudoshi. Ne mum keshi yeso anka be ebeye emu bi de pa, because you see sometimes me I wish say we see the latter of some of these cases. But unfortunately, then because we are human, sometimes Ghanaians we do some of us wish say, oh, either they see to the latter or they find a very cool way of handling this issue, because it is not good for a brand, for him as Black Sherif. But then on the lighter side, this also can generate awareness for him, as it is generating talkability.
What awareness?
Like I am talking about talkability. Like no, you see, share
talkability to do what?
Negative talkability.
You see?
No. Talkability to do what at this time?
To push your name.
Charlie.
To push your name.
Talkability.
Oh,
no.
People have done. People have done worse.
Wait, Onipana Koto Aba. Wakobo successful shows. All those things he didn't want talkability about, but sales. And do you know how many websites and platforms have published this? And you want arrested story? Oh no, please, I beg you. No. So what? On the latter side, so what? So what? He's
originally.
So what? He orchestrated that?
No, I'm not saying he orchestrated that, but I beg you, so the Ginidi.
Oh, David, this is negative. This is unwarranted. This is something he didn't even want it to happen. So, what hurts me is the agency and their role with the artist. That is where I am mostly hurt. As it stands now, I want to believe the whole problem is with the agents.
Of course, we know that we all agree that this miscommunication is with the agency.
Because if what the guys are saying is right, they communicated with you. We need a video.
A video from the artist.
Now there are other people who are saying that thing was not in the contract. How they person meeting. See that is where some artists they bore sometimes. What the 40,000 say video never or say what? Who should go and promote the event for you?
He has grouped big time.
Unim say artist adwin mu so an artist management fan say inkofo bi so video na mo dey promotion na mo ya bibia wi a edru final deal no na omo twi wo san till obedru event location in Niama.
You see all those things, Abbas. You see, if you are handling artist charges before you pen all those things, they are captured in there. So if someone says, okay, I'm going to give you a 50%,
exactly,
there is the agreement of when the next 50% will be coming. You agreed on that before you signed, before they wired the first 20. So it is unfortunate, it is very unfortunate. It hurts me that with all that he's going to do abroad, he came to Ghana, he was welcomed with an arrest.
It's a doom for him.
A possible escalation of this particular incident is what we all wish Senka in, because say we acquire amount for per month.
Yeah, I'm bet you.
Acquire amount for per month.
I'm bet you time. The
fact that they have all documents to show, and you have acknowledged receipt of payment.
No, I'm bet you time. And what they would say is, what's your show?
Tickets,
if not for anything, their credibility
is at stake.
It's at stake and has been solved. Because the almost 30 or more events, the first one was successful. Recently, the one they played with Kwame Eugene was successful. And you are the third one.
Oh, they've done one with Kwame.
Yes, recently, Kwame Eugene here, could be an say, our whole white be a more cruise ship. They've done it back to back. So when you give some of these things, and here we are, well, Okay. So even with that.
First one here grounds.
So even with that
much today. Yeah.
So if what Kwame Eugene Kako boy and put a difference, now they have a competition at stake, and their credibility is on the line here. It's why a first one. Looking at their competitors, you see, Omo promise, Omo patron said, "This is what we are going to give you." Yes, one more actually Omo reputation. So definitely for damages there. Double payment.
Law court to no assembly can so mu siwa mu say no mu be siu no and only assembly the betimi they are far
Oh no, they are here. They are company based.
Omunyina wa ha.
That's I think know how much you know abroach.
They are based here.
And you find but still no it doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't. That one I agree. It doesn't sound good. Guys, we are still going to do follow-ups on this particular story. So you guys should keep your eyes locked here on Sammy Flex TV. As and when any new thing drops, I'm actually going to play some calls to see whether there has been some new development, and if it comes, I'll let you in on that. Thanks so much for being a part of today's show. Special thanks to Roland Amate. Special thanks to Derek Money, and also special thanks to Abbas Muiz, and to Digital Rasta Currency, who is in charge of our camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. To you out there, share opinion, and no one should come and say you hate someone, hates, and nobody hates anybody. In fact, whilst we were there and we were sleeping, we didn't collect any $20,000. So don't come and tell us we hate anybody. Until then, we'll meet again some other time and we'll do some more. We are out of here.